So I think in my opinion this part right is the second most important part for the whole problem statement, at least in terms of the explanation wise. So it's there's I think the main part is over here at the bottom right hand corner, this, and then this and is the later part, and then later on you're gonna explain something else. So first thing first is that um, I, I do know that this may be the second most important, but I don't really understand the mechanism behind it. There's a lot of like variables or moving parts that's going on. First, we have this first moving part, right? So um, to me, it's already very difficult. If you have many moving parts, it's already quite a complicated one for me already. So first thing first is that I don't know why, in the very first place, we are bracketing 1, 2, and 3, and what does each of the number actually mean? I don't actually know. But if I were to just backtrack one step behind, it may be mapping the ID to the list. So that's just what I think. Um, if that's the case, um, but he did also do mention about like the time of the tweets. Can this be the timing of the tweets? Because if you were to do mapping, right, shouldn't it be just attachment of one to one attachment instead of, you can have 3 items on the list. Supposedly this map to this should be this map to this map to this. But when you have 3 numbers, it doesn't fit the criteria of being a sort of like a hash map. Then now we're gonna ask, can it be the time of tweet? But how does the mechanism will actually work? Given from a ground zero, there's no way that I'm actually going to be able to come up with. Maybe I'm lazy, maybe I'm not, but later on, he do actually talk about result equals to 4. Like what the hell is where the hell the 4 comes in? Oh, it was over here, and then he talks about because this is the lowest value among the top values for each of the brackets, right? So I bring out the 4 and then shift the pointer towards the left, and then I don't know what's gonna happen next. And we don't even know what is this calculation is actually doing. Why is it 10? Why is it k? We don't know. First and foremost, we don't even know what is k. We don't even know where the 10 even come from. And why the hell do we need a big O of something of the operation at this point, at this current moment? And what the hell is to do with the time of tweets? Why are we using time of tweets? Obviously don't know. But what we do know in the bigger picture of things is that in the problem for us to solve is that first and foremost we do a mapping. So we attach the ID with the flowy ID. I don't know why the hell we're doing this, but this is the bigger scope of things of what we are doing behind the scenes later. And that we map the ID map to the follower ID. I think it's some sort of like you are trying to track who do the tweet on the latest. That's why the time mechanism. And then you have the hash map. You attach the ID map to the list over here. So I'm not quite sure. To be honest, I'm not quite sure on there's not much to talk about already, really. So everything comes to an end.